I was just in bed looking at a few things, and I went to RV Truth's channel. He came on last week. There was Jennifer, Amy, me, and Russian Vids. Anyway, I'm just going to play his video.
The Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Found it pretty interesting. Late in the game, with relief pitcher number 33, of course the Masonic number, and the pitcher's name is Brad Boxberger. What a bizarre name that is. And while he's pitching, they had Adam Wainwright, the St. Louis Cardinals pitcher, in the broadcast booth talk about his teammates being moon landing deniers, and also stating how half the St. Louis Cardinal team are flat earthers. And I believe, again, this is not by chance or coincidence during this playoff game that this flat earth topic is mentioned. And I don't believe for a second this was on a whim. This is something that was planned for the millions upon millions of zombies that believe they came from a monkey and live on a spitting ball. Let's get right to the video itself.
This is a great time to bring that up. I had a battle there and all kinds of crazy stuff.
I find it interesting. He says this is basically a good time to bring this up. Like, it was planned to be discussed, obviously. And again, the topic of not only the flat earth, but the moon landing. So Adam Wainwright believes this nonsense, that basically this tin can, this piece of garbage, just take a look here at the landing pad itself. Look at this garbage. I mean, this is a complete embarrassment. And we're the crazy ones that do not believe that we landed on the moon. And this is obviously mockery, complete mind-controlled zombies that believe the nonsense that they're fed. That, again, this tin can, it looks like maybe a high school project, you know, by a bunch of students throwing a bunch of garbage together, curtain rods, duct tape, and tin foil. I mean, again, if people believe this, they'll believe anything. If they believe this piece of crap landed on the moon, they're basically mind controlled to the point of no return. And I showed this before in a podcast. Just look at the technology back in 1969 with this telephone, this rotary telephone, compared to a Razor, iPhone that we have today, and it's night and day. I mean, again, this thing is just an absolute joke. And again, it drives me crazy to believe that people, actually believe this nonsense. But nonetheless, let's continue on with the video. He just said the smartest guy on the team is a flat earther. This is definitely scripted, meant to play out this way. And I'm gonna get into the numbers aspect with this picture again. Brad Boxberger, and Boxberger being a 33 name, and of course the 33 back of the jersey, and of course all about Freemasonry with this Grand Sovereign Commander with the dual 33s. And just like all of society is controlled by Masons, they are everywhere, implanted in every important aspect of our society, just like in movies with this Full Metal Jacket from 1987. You see the dual 33s in the back and the eagle on the can, just like you see here. The whole concept, exact same concept, and they are basically a mirror reflection on the big screen. Also, besides sports, of course, movies and music, with the RPMs for the LPs, the 33 in a 1/3 format. Of course, 1/3 is 33%. So you have your dual 33s as well with these old record albums. And again, getting back to the movie aspect with Naked Gun 33 1/3, of course, starring O.J. Simpson, who supposedly, I've covered this many times, supposedly was sued by the Goldman family for $33 million. Supposedly went to jail on a sentence for stealing back his own merchandise for 33 years. These are world stage events meant to happen and for the public to buy into. This is just a divide and conquer story when it comes to OJ. But nonetheless, again, I'm just showing the 33s. And of course, for those that know, OJ Simpson with Simpson being a 33 name, OJ being orange, and that's also 33 numerology. Now again, with this aspect of this baseball game, this playoff game, and again, Flat Earth mentioned out of nowhere, and of course the Masonic references with the 33, as I just demonstrated just moments ago. Now let's go back in time a little bit further, a few years back, with this one game on WGN between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Out of nowhere, this appears on the screen. And just like I said, with the Flat Earth reference coming basically out of nowhere to be presented, this came out of nowhere as well to be shown to the masses watching. And they'll just, again, just flash their signs and put the truth in plain sight, and the masses have no idea what is taking place. Just like this one quote from Manly P. Hall, which I showed many times, it is said that wisdom lies in not seeing things but seeing through things. And of course, this other famous quote by Manly P. Hall: when the human race learns to read the language of symbolism, a great veil will fall from the eyes of men. And that's what they're all about. And that gets again to the number 33 and 33 segments in the UN logo, which is the Flat Earth model in plain sight. And just mockery when they release the bogus globes to the millions of zombies that believe they live again on a spinning ball that's rocketing through space. They put the truth again in plain sight, where it states underneath in the globes are not meant for educational purposes, but only decorative purposes. So again, these are those behind the scenes pulling the strings behind all of this. Again, mocking the masses in plain sight.
Do come in. Take a seat. Choice of tea or coffee, up to you, or there's spring water, whichever you prefer. So, my first question has to be, do you know why you're even here? What's that? Oh, you thought you were applying for a job. No. You totally misread the sign, didn't you? It's a job interview. Can I perhaps tempt you to an apple? No? Wise move. So, what's this you're showing me here? A curriculum vitae. A CV. You're giving me a CV. Okay. Well, this isn't your usual interview. We do things rather informally round here. Sip of coffee first. Then I will have a peruse of your CV, shall we? What have you put down here? Name. That's your non-applicable me. Now, look, I must call you up on this. Now, where did you get this from? Off your birth certificates, the thing that says at the bottom in capital letters not to be used as proof of ID, and you do realise it's Crown copyright. Address. I don't know. I don't really care where you live. It's totally irrelevant. Address is your attire. Well, I can see exactly what the outer garment that you're in. Occupation. Oh dear. You have been occupied, haven't you? not with anything you should be looking at. Oh dear. Nationality. Now what have you put down here? Nationality. You do realise the only nation is imagination, don't you? But you want to fall for these artificial boundaries that you can't even see apart from something called a government has told you they're there. Okay, fair enough. Your funeral. Gender. I'll let you have that one. Your outer garment is either going to be in one of two forms. Yeah, okay, fair enough. We'll let that one pass. Ethnic origin. Oh, now come on. You're not falling for that old division. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Previous experience. Dear, oh dear. Oh, what's... you... No, really. Honestly, you really have been preoccupied, haven't you? Oh dear. Well, I'm sorry, I don't want your CV. What a load of old rubbish. Well, let me put it to you this way. There is no closing date for this. You can apply. There's many positions. It just depends what page you're at, where you are in yourself. You can play any part you like. You can be anything from Adam through to Jesus, through to Paul or Peter. It's entirely up to you. I think you need to go back and go within. So yes, the whole purpose of this all along was a little game, you see. You have to wind your way through. Now, I must call you up on... Yeah, pass that back. You love to fill in forms, don't you? Yeah, look. Go and look in the mirror. There's only one form that you need to be filling. It's your embodiment. I suggest you start getting to know yourself a lot better. Look, let me put it this way. You have a solar plexus. This is the place of your sun. It's your house of bread. It's your sustenance. All you have to do, ignore your Esau, your outer man, the hairy one, and go up Jacob's ladder to the heavens, and then you'll find out your true purpose of what you're here for. But it's entirely up to you. You have the free will. Come back whenever you like. But look, you sure you don't want this apple? It's not going to kill you, you know. But I suggest the best thing you can do, if you can raise that Christ consciousness, you're going to get the keys to the kingdom and everything will be given to you. But you can take the long road home. It's entirely up to you. So, how do you think that interview went? How would you fare in all of that? It is all very informal. It's all a bit of fun, isn't it? Ta-ta for now.
The sky is not Earth. The house always wins. The sky people are ruling over the Earth people. Earth people are conned into believing the sky conforms to their likeness. This is the big scam. There is a war between the sky and the Earth. Our sky rotates west to east. Distance inside the sky is shorter than on Earth. The atmosphere is the vessel. The plane is the passenger. Planes float inside the sky, not fly in the sky. They sail inside the moving sky. The atmosphere is the vessel. The plane is the passenger. The sky rotates. The Earth is still. The sky is not Earth. Atmosphere layers are frequencies inside the occupied and controlled sky world. atmosphere is the vessel, the plane is the passenger. The sky is not Earth.
Notice how it's drifting. See how it's drifting to the left? Look at that. It's flying forward, but it's also drifting. Right here is my little diagram of the atmosphere layers. Yeah, the troposphere, the ozone, the operating zone where the jets fly. You know, and then that sound that they make when they go through these different frequencies. Atmosphere layers of frequencies. Just wanted to show you guys how similar motherboards are to cities. When I get up nice and close like that, it's hard to tell where the motherboard ends and the city begins.